Coco Fresh Ngaji Slay Queen. If You Had My Love, Jennifer Lopez, 7:43, 17 minutes before 8 o'clock on Radio 2000. Our music, your memories.
Reminisce and create new memories with Radio 2000. Our music, your memories.
Are you tired of being declined for finance? Well, don't let blacklisting or debt review hold you back any longer. SMS Clear Me to 33585 and Debt Clear SA will be here to clear your name and unlock your financial freedom. So SMS Clear Me to 33585 to be removed from debt review or blacklisting. T's and C's apply.
Mandla N, better known as Mandla N, musician, actor, director, producer, and entrepreneur. He's a creative director at Blackbrain Pictures. He's also best known for his starring role as Themba Khumalo on SABC1's sitcom CitySesla and its spin-off series Ses Top La between 2005 and 2010. And throughout the years, he has managed to make strides in the industry and has earned his stripes with consistency, which has led him to become one of the most reputable content producers in South Africa. I call you the Tyler Perry of Mzansi. Is that an offense?
No, it's good to be here. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Wow.
But he's also said that his studios look like Tyler Perry studios.
Yeah, right? they do. You know, God is good. And yeah, they do.
We serve a great God.
No, we do. Always, my brother.
When they describe him.
We hear. Till today, we hear, my man, you know. It's been a long time coming. And you know, when we started, my brother, and all the way till now.
Yeah.
You know the journey in its fullest, you know, from the first time the track played on radio to obviously the first time the show aired, which is CitySesla, to now the studios, and now, you know, we've got a new baby that we've just obviously...
Which track played on radio? Which track are you talking about?
My man, from...
Gang of
Cry for Me.
Oh, you talking about this?
Gang of...
Put on your headphones. Put on your headphones. Let's take you back there first.
My brother, yeah.
Let's see if you remember this
all
one.
That I do.
Let's see if you remember this one. Sing along. Let's see if we hear this one. Let your staff.
I'm a film director.
Let your staff listen to their boss on the mic. Because you can still do this.
Oh, no, far from it, my brother. Far from it, you know. Yeah. I live it to the young guys now, the professionals. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you're not going to sing along, Mandla? How?
Yeah.
Mandla. You must sing along.
Why not?
Mother of my babies, you are my number one lady.
Baby, there we go.
Cinderella, Ogopella, Zonchella, Minanga, Yaspella, my girl.
Mandla N is in the studio.
You took me way back, man, you know. Hey, what a
Mandla is here.
First kisses, first hugs, never did it twice till you. Baby boo, come true.
Lyrics.
It's been a long time. I think it's about 25 years.
You are my number one lady. You
What comes to mind when you hear this, my brother?
Ah, man, you know, the tours, the young, energetic us, you know, traveling all over South Africa from Hammanskraal to, you know, the Queen's Plate, you know, the crossover. You know, the first band I remember, you know, traveling with is Freshly Ground, you know what I mean? Where it was just that mash of culture, you know.
You guys were still working with TT Mba.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, man. Oh,
I remember.
Love and blessings to the mother of your baby.
Definitely.
She,
you know,
she was also the genesis of Gang of Instrumentals.
I know she was definitely very instrumental as well, you know, in obviously finding the band and everything. Yeah, even Bongo Riot. I mean, you remember Rasta?
Rasta.
You know what I mean? Gave us a lot of hits, you know. So yeah, but I still work with Rasta all the time, especially in terms of the soundtracks for the TV shows.
All right, when we come back, we're chatting to Blackbrain Pictures co-founder, or let me say founder or boss. He changes a lot of lives. He works with a lot of amazing talents, and has got multiple productions on your TV screens. It's 7:49. This is Radio 2000. Our music, your memories.
The ShopRite price means you'll get low prices on everything you need. Like an 800-gram coffee refill pack for just $99.99. 2 kgs Right Brand Polony for just $59.99. 2 1.5-liter Coca-Cola soft drinks for only 36 Rand. That is till 9 June. Only at ShopRite.
Are you sure, man?
Searching for their first victory to cement their plan of returning to the rooftop Yet,
let's go into get ready 20 seconds.
Tears of joy.
But I was very surprised by Thabo.
This is the Premier Soccer League.
But then again, if you've got time, you know, you are sitting there all the time. I mean, what else can you do?
10 seconds.
I must think. Also, it's fighting for his life.
5 seconds, going.
Have you ever wondered what goes into a bottle of Benylin? Well, there's so much more than meets the eye, like over 2,500 checks every step of the way and a tamper-evident safety seal so that the Benylin that you open is the Benylin that we packed. You see, with Benylin, you aren't just getting a soothing cough syrup. You can rest assured that you are selecting a quality-checked and time-trusted choice. Visit benylin.co.za to learn more.
His name is Mandla N, musician, actor, director, producer, and entrepreneur. He's also creative director of Blackbrain Pictures. They're celebrating 25 years. He has secured 2 big plots, turning them into studios. He has secured the old Urban Brew Studios, renaming the studios to Media City.
Yeah.
He has 3 movies coming out very soon, and he's in studio. And if you don't remember him, you would definitely remember him from this. You just know his work. His work speaks for itself. Co-founder of Gang of Instrumentals.
Did you ever imagine that it would end up here? When you were at AFDA writing those scripts for CitySesla at 19, did you have the vision to even foresee that 25 years later it would still be standing strong?
Not at all, man. You know, once when you're a young man, it's that autopilot, that drive, and always just getting inspired by different people who obviously are doing it. You know, I was inspired by Martin Lawrence when I first saw the show Ma'in. I said, you know what, that's what I want to do. So even when I finished college, I went to study at AFDA, you know, and then created that sitcom, which was, you know. I don't like really inventing the wheel, you know. I like model construct. I'm always model construct based. So I was quite, you know, intentional to say, let me create the South African version of Friends, which was CitySesla.
You are known for producing and directing shows, creating shows that tell the South African story.
No, definitely.
What is it? What's the secret to being, you know, constantly being consistent with creating relatable shows?
I think it's the best of both worlds, you know what I mean? My upbringing, you know what I mean? I was in a township school, Pimville, Soweto. I was in a township school from primary school all the way till grade 7. I mean, what is it, standard 5? Pelatina says it was standard 5, you know?
As long as you're Form 5.
I'm a Form 1. And then from there, you know, I went to a white school, you know, which was De La Salle. So I kind of understand, you know, both what the client wants and what the market wants. And it's just in that merging the two and making the stories authentic. I'm not gonna, kind of like cosmetic casting. I'm gonna cast where I know what okay, as in lo sisi nyamcava uhlale next door. Lo mkhulu lona nyamazi uringa kanje. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna cast someone who is from KZN mara ukhuluma isiZulu sase Protea. You understand? So I understand those dynamics.
But there must be a lot that goes into creating a team for Blackbrain that sees a similar vision to what you see.
Definitely. And even when you choose that team, you need to know, okay, cool, you need to choose someone who's in touch with Ikasi and someone also who's in touch with, obviously, the burbs who understands the market.
So what does it take?
It takes a lot of interviews. It takes other people meeting the different teams, people that you trust. And also, I must say, I've got one of the best teams, in South Africa, if I have to say so myself.
You definitely do.
These are guys that I handpicked from Ekasi. They're not your cosmetic guys who come from varsities and things like that, but these are guys that understand story. As you know, Sbuda, the hits, come from the guys. You know what I mean? And can you imagine the stories? You know what I mean? One of the best stories come from Ekasi. So when I do create shows, I will bring the actual market. Like Lockdown, I had a couple of inmates. I went in and out, of correctional services to basically find those stories, And then also as well, when I created DiepCity, I was in Deep Slot for a month, just mining those stories, speaking to people and all sorts of things. And when you mine those stories, you also look at the people, the texture, the culture, and because of that, you're going to create a nice show. But the nice thing about it is you just commit to that month. And it's going to give you, sometimes 3, 4, 5 years of returns.
The challenges of running up a production company?
Yeah, I think definitely the challenges are always there, The biggest thing is that we've only got about 3, 4 clients, you know what I mean? We've got your, obviously, SABC, you've got your other broadcasters.
You can mention.
Okay, you've got your Mzansi Magic, you've got obviously your ETV. So therefore, you need to make sure those relationships you keep intact, which means essentially you are speaking to about 3 or 4 people that you need to make sure you are intentional about in terms of making sure how can you guys help me? How can you help my growth? Also as well, it's good to be vulnerable when you're running a production company. Right now we employ about 500 people. They need to know that
500.
Yeah.
Yes.
They need to know that we're employing about 500 people. We cannot be in a position where we don't have a telenovela, where we don't have a drama and things like that, because where are we going to take these people? Where are they going to go? Also as well, when they do shut down such a show like, let's say DiepCity, a lot of breadwinners, you know what I mean, lose their jobs.
Are affected. You were very cut up over rapping DiepCity.
It was the worst because, it ended, we're at the top, you know what I mean? It was one of the biggest shows in Mzansi, so it was quite sad. But at the end of the day, I couldn't be complacent. That's why I had to make sure it's okay. I turned those studios into something else, and now it's the home of Ispeto, which is on ETV, the 6:30 show. So at least DiepCity, gave birth to Ispeto, which is another telenovela.
So, go ahead. Sir.
Yeah, and also Isitha as well, which is at 9:30 on ETV.
I wanted to know what productions or what shows do you have now on TV? You said Isitha, Ispeto.
I've got Isitha at 6:30 on ETV. Ispeto, sorry. 6:30 on ETV. It's the new show. It just started, which is beautiful. We've got numbers over 3 million viewers. So thank you very much to South Africa. So we're really happy about that. We're really happy. Especially
for Blackbrain.
Yeah, especially for a new telenovela. It keeps us on air for longer.
And that slot was tricky, right?
It was
that
heavy.
There was a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, we took that slot from 500,000 viewers to just over 3 million.
Look at you, man.
So we're really happy about that.
Look at you, man.
And it's just,
nice.
It's just understanding the market.
Yeah.
You understand? And also as well, it's where I'm from, kind of, oozes into the different shows that we do. And you can basically tell who took it sharp. I'm from the best of both worlds. I'm from Ekasi and I understand the market. And then I've also got Isitha. Isitha is basically the number 1 show. Number 1, 2, we contested with House of Zwide. But at least that's at 9:30 on ETV.
And you've taken over the old Urban Brew Studios where a lot of us started our careers.
Oh man, you know that was
Iconic
quite a heavy,
building.
Yeah, iconic building, heavy acquisition. I mean, when we when we actually got the papers and everything and the title deed, it was a huge celebration.
Title deed, so you
Yeah,
bought?
Yeah, we bought it.
Wow.
So what do you mean we took it over? So how do you- No, we can't rent. How can we rent? You can't rent. You can't rent.
Okay, before we continue, how much was that building?
Yeah, it was insane. It was hectic, my brother. It took about 5 months to conclude that deal.
Yeah,
But and also we were not the only ones that wanted that building.
yeah.
And at the end, God said, so and it's not just that urban Brew building; it's also next door.
The next door as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
That other building.
Where there
So-
was Tombo, I think.
Yes. I think there's an IT school currently right now.
Yeah.
There, yeah.
So you also own that building next door?
Everything.
Nice.
all
So
of
they
that,
pay
yeah.
rent to you now?
Yes, yeah.
Yes,
Now at least
landlord,
we
man.
are landlord.
And what about your 2 plots where
the 2 plots, we
Tyler Perry
also own
Studios?
those. We also own those.
You also own those other ones as well?
Yeah.
Owner of the land.
Owner of the, he knows what to do with the
Owner
land.
of the land is Mandla N. Yeah? The boss of Blackbrain. That's why they call him Black Excellence. They say he's the epitome of Black Excellence. And you can hear for yourself just why they say that.
Ask his cocaine no more, kancane.
Hey. All right, so essential cover from our insurance page. That is,
that is inspiring.
Thank you.
that's power.
And then you must come see the farms, because what we did is- and as Sake, I mean, we built a township pretty much, you understand? Forum houses, DP houses, plus we've got warehouses where we build the sets, you know what I mean? The interior of the sets, yeah. Also as well, so it's basically for the Isitha set and also his Petro set. And any other shows that we need to kind of,
So the RDP, everything is for like when you guys are acting, you can just dress it up.
Yeah, everything is there, you know what I mean? So we built the houses with, you'll feel like it's a guy.
Wow, dude, that is crazy.
But that's actually set.
Yeah, it's set. Everything is set. Everything we built from scratch.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
It's next level.
It's nice, and obviously you can't really understand it till you go there and see it, because then now you have all okay shop, your website, nankama shop, now all of that stuff. Now so everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's on a farm.
Yeah, it's on the farm. Because when you shoot, there's this guy there, also volume very loud. And now you can't really
Yeah.
for 1 hour, say Peli, you understand?
Yeah.
So it's good, and also as well we can
And it's
get
high
more shows
security
in.
and all that kind of
High
stuff.
security. It's done, you know what I mean? We've got our own security, we've got generators, we've got everything. So it's a one-stop shop.
It's like you got your own Oranje can shop. It's your own Oranje.
And you can actually hire that out to other.
You can hire out to other sets and everything, but obviously, but that's going to be a later play. But right now, it's in our best interest
Like
to
to hire
basically.
out to other productions.
Yes, to other productions. Right? Well, I mean, we are hiring the Urban Brew Studios to other productions. You know what I mean? Yeah, so how Mask Singer was there.
I worked there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So Mask Singer, we just shot Mask Singer. We shot the reunion show right now with the girls, with the Durban girls.
Yeah.
Housewives of Durban reunion.
The Real
we
Housewives of Durban?
Yeah.
What's happening with the Real Housewives of Durban?
No, we shot the reunion part of it at our studios. And
I'm surprised it was not shot at Supersport and those Supersport studios.
I don't know, actually,
Yeah, that's really surprising.
Yeah, it is. But I remember, we've got that big studio where you can really really dress it and drape it and do something spectacular. Also, that's why even Mask Singer, shot that big one. The one where they used to shoot, they built it for Inkaba. Remember Inkaba? When it first dropped,
I remember,
So now we are in the shiny floor shows business,
that's beautiful.
So we're looking for a lot of your, friends like these very iconic shows. But it's a beautiful studio show, and you could churn out a lot of kind of episodes,
So I was having a Bengvaina was Chula, Gemini Pirates, the Sandals in Pumalang. Yeah, Bengvaina Machita, and we're actually just talking no Chula, which because it's by popular demand we have to bring back friends like these. But because it was owned Urkant, we can't even change the name. Nama games were localized.
Localized
Let's do it, my man.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Also now the beauty about it is your biggest expense will be eliminated, which is studio.
That's my man.
So that's what I'm saying. We have to do it. We don't
have a choice. I want to buy phone
all time.
Yeah.
We don't have a choice all time.
No, fam.
Going?
Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you, Evelyn. And that's the news for this hour. Theft, accident, and 1 million rands liability, all covered by Outsurance Essentials. So get yourself a quote today. SMS car to 43517. And you need an insurer that pays out claims in cash and gives you up to 1 million rands liability cover. An insurer that gives you the option to choose your own panel beater if you choose to do so. So get yourself an Outsurance Essential quote today. It's designed and priced for cars that are older than 5 years, unfinanced, and worth under 125,000 rands. All you need to do to access this deal is to SMS car to 43517 to get yourself a quote. That's car to 43517. SMS now. Outsurance is a licensed insurer and FSP, T's and C's apply.
Making sport headlines in this hour, Somila Nsundwana has taken Richards Bay a step closer to securing their DStv Premiership status. Tunisia claimed the headline triumph as Africa's 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers resumed with the 5 matches across the continent last night, and Germany's Alexander Zverev has reached the French Open semi-finals for the 4th consecutive year. I'll give you details of these and more at 8:30.
Sorry about that. I was trying to help. I'm messing it up. I'm sorry, man. I was not.
You're killing me.
And I'm trying to make you alive, and I'm killing you.
You're killing me.
To cover up to 15 years or 300,000 kilometers with the Audi Freeway Plan extension. Keep moving forward with peace of mind.
I'd like to do another one.
For longer.
Okay, let's do
Experience value beyond tomorrow with an Audi Freeway Plan extension.
Cool.
Visit audi.co.za or your nearest dealer for more information.
Beautiful, bro. Hey, they're waking up in the morning.
I know,
Yeah. They're waking up in the morning. Yo, I'm getting used to it, but the problem is that now winter hits. And then it's like, are you sure you're getting used to it? Go through winter first, then you can say I'm used to it.
Definitely.
I always snooze that alarm, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And then get 25 minutes. Hey, 30 minutes is gone. But it's nice because we tune into Nganya,
Yeah, which is all that matters, It's all that matters.
So it's been beautiful.
And how
the feedback has been incredible.
From the
feedback has been incredible. About this cooling up.
Yeah, which is perfect. Which is
that YFM crowd.
They know you very well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. They know what to expect.
No, for sure.
You're not doing some youth station, you're trying to stay relevant to Indwana. You can't catch up.
Yeah, you can't, my man.
You can't catch up.
The lingo.
Yeah, the lingo, my man.
Cover the
combos.
He rings the lingo.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So now, hey, the lingo is something else, bro.
Hey, my man.
Are you going to put me on?
Yeah, we go.
Did you know that with Outsurance Essential, claims are paid out in cash and you get to choose your own panel beater? SMS car to 43517 to get yourself a quote. Outsurance Essential is designed and priced specifically for cars that are older than 5 years, not financed, and worth under 125,000 rands. All you need to do to access this deal is to SMS car to 43517. SMS now. Outsurance is a licensed insurer and FSP, T's and C's apply.
Radio 2000.
Joburg's Marlborough Drive restricted again this morning with protesting in the Marlborough Gardens area. If you use that Marlborough Drive between the N3, Limbo Park and the Mike 1 at Sandton, stay off it today. Burning tyres, protesters again blocking that section of roadway. The N1 out of Pretoria to Joburg, fairly heavy all the way through from Brockfontein to Allendale and on to Buccleuch. It's a crash.
Have either been at number 1 or number 2?
Trophy.
Because I want to ask, how do you then remain humble? How do you manage your cool, knowing that everything you touch essentially turns to gold?
Springfield Park.
For me, you know, it's my career, man. It's part of what I do. You know, I can't do anything else. You know, I can't
working its way up to
and also, you know, I really enjoy what I do. So the energy. The time, my pre-pro time, and also the research. You know, I enjoy speaking to people. I enjoy researching. I enjoy speaking to the core market, because I mean the stories that they'll give you. There's no writer, you know, that went to UCT or after that can give you a proper story like that mother from DiepCity or that father or that.
809, welcome to the SABC Plus, which is a new streaming platform that has combined all the SABC channels onto one app and all the SABC radio stations into one app. I've downloaded it. I've been using it. We're now sitting it with over 1 million subscribers on the streaming app. So be part of the family. It's for free. You don't even have to go watch Endlini to watch a TV program. You can just watch it from your phone through SABC Plus. Download the app right now, and SABC Plus brings you the Podcast and Music Festival happening next week, Friday and Saturday, the 14th and the 15th of June at Ekurhuleni Emperor's Palace. Podcast masterclasses, workshops, music, conversations, networking, and you are needed there because young people are given an opportunity to learn how to start their own podcast, build their own podcast, how to monetize their podcast, and they're hearing all of that from industry's greats that are joining us next week on the 14th and the 15th of June at Emperor's Palace. Tickets are available at CompuTicket, and it is all proudly brought to you by SABC Plus.
DJ Spoo, Nathi and Lelo on the Big Breakfast Show, Monday to Friday from 6 to 9 a.m. Radio 2000. Our music, your memories.
Memories, how do you feel when you hear this song?
Man, it's amazing.
Let me call it corner,
No, bro,
it's beautiful. This is Gang of Instrumentals. Was at December.
So is there no longer Gang of Instrumentals?
We're always making music, you know, it's life. You can never say never, you know. But at the moment, I'm focusing on
I can see them.
building the business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'm going to play them now towards the end of the song.
Hey, remember this song?
And the style was different.
Yeah,
It
was alternative.
Yeah, it was alternative.
You know, like the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
Those were the model constructs.
Yeah.
Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
And then we made sure that there's always the rock guitar.
Yeah.
Track, just to be deliberate.
To get the high-filled crowd.
You know what I mean?
May I ask you something? This might be a personal one. Was it intentional that you guys were, with you and Dumi, it was love and business? Was it?
It was love. You know, I love, to me, it was my end all and be all in life. You know what I mean? And I remember we just happened to study together. Okay. And as you know, you're studying together, you know, you are at after, and then you meet this woman and you fall in love, you know. And that's obviously, as you know, it's the best love, you know, it's your kind of like your second or your third love.
It just happened that you guys had the same vision.
We had the same vision, the same dream. She wanted, you know, she was very musical. She's very musical, you know what I mean? Me, I was mainly a producer. Okay, this is what we do, this is where we're going, this is what we're gonna do. Even the music, you know, it was by default for me. You know, it was like, okay, while we're in studio, and then I did that, and then I kind of enjoyed it. And then it happened that way, but she was the more musical. And then also the TV side, you know, that I drove a lot of that. Yeah,
you guys created such magic.
No, we did, man. You know, we really also she's brilliant when it comes to. She's just got a great mind, you know. In touch with women stories. And
without giving away too much, right? Would you still get into a love and business partnership? Is it a wise thing to do?
No, because now obviously then you hinder for the next one. You understand? I'm in a different place in my life also as well. You know how women are. Now you've got you're going back to your ex to basically do business and all of that stuff. It might complicate my character. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But is it wise to just do business with a lover, just under G?
For other people, it works.
It works. It works for other people. It worked for me, And also as well, the same vision. You've got something to
Go on.
Yeah, you do.
Morning.
Maskebe. This one is for DJs who.
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah in Tembisa.
Yeah.
Hey man, can you please man ungihlanganise no Mandla? I wanna see this man. I remember ngenza background shooting Josie.
Yeah.
Ngisayenza City Tops la no Mandla, so I remember very well in actor naye. So can you please man ungihlanganise naye Sipho, ngiyacela mfethu.
No problem. We'll make it happen. He's here.
Yes, guys. Yes. Yeah, as Bafit, I can listen to Mandla N the whole day.
Sure.
I'm doing my morning jog, listening on the earphones.
Yeah.
I'm inspired, guys. Yo.
Yeah.
You see, I was about to finish my 10-kilometer run, but now I've added. I think I'm gonna go for 21. Mandla N, bro, you are so humble and you inspire me a lot, bro.
I appreciate
Keep on pushing. We love you, bro.
Thank you very much, my brother, man. God is
good. I am so chuffed. You guys have Mandla N in the studio. I'm so happy. I wish you could see the smile on my face. I'm such a fan. Keep doing the good work that you do. God bless you. God increase you, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Big Breakfast, for making my morning, for having Mandla N in the studio. All the best, man. All the best with everything.
The Radio 2000 Big Breakfast Show. I just need to know, as he mentor young kids, the ones that they want to go into production? My daughter wants to go into that line, and I would want to know the do's and don'ts, the ins and outs. Yeah, what must she do, and also mentorship and coaching in that line of production.
Do you mentor young people?
Yeah, always. When we do shoot, we always have interns that come in obviously the different kind of places, So obviously the directors, will have young directors coming in, art department, producers. So we always do that. They must just obviously follow us. It's Blackbrain _SA on Instagram. And obviously if they DM us, then we'll take all the details, or send us an email at info@blackbrain.co.za. That's where we take all the interns and
It's not a lot of black businesses that will grow up until 25 years.
No.
I agree with those people who are sending us voice notes. You are very inspiring. That's incredible. 25 years of Black Brain Pictures, what does it mean?
Man, 5 years shorter than our freedom democracy.
Yeah.
For me, I'm really truly humbled. I'll definitely attest to my family. Obviously mom and dad, especially for inspiring me. Obviously they know more now, but they left me with something really, really great. Also as well my team, especially, as you said, we had people like Abu Titimba, we had people like Abu Mike Larry, who's still with me right now. I've got people like Abu Mpumi, who's basically one of my directors, who's pushing me. Anna Lee as well. It's the great team that I have. Also as well, the story teams, guys that we started with in the industry, the Trevor Kumbis, the Skumbas, everyone that was part of my journey. It's just humbling to say, okay guys, we've reached this far and we're still going.
I mean, there was a voice note that spoke of your humility, right? And earlier on, we were talking about how your productions go to either number one or number two when it comes to viewership, right? Like, you just keep dropping the hits.
Appreciate.
How do you remain humble? 25 years later, you top the charts with every production.
Yeah.
I would not be able to be humble, for instance.
I think for me, it's my purpose. It's a calling. You understand? I wouldn't be able to do anything else. I don't know how to do anything else. I don't have a fallback plan. So therefore, I have to move. I have to plan so that everything goes nothing but the way I've planned. So it can't be luck or anything like that. And also, I have to move in silence because, if you don't move in silence, a lot of the time you might lose the vision because now obviously, and when you've got a lot of energy in your space and things like that, as much as there's great people out there, there's also people who don't want to see the success and all of that. So if you're always just, shouting, you might attract energy that you don't need. So that's why, the great people around you, you need to just cherish them and keep them really, really close.
Wow, fantastic. And you told us a bit about the farm as well. That the farm there, you've actually built not like your traditional kind of sets, but sets for yourself. And it's like a mini township where you can actually create quite a lot of different stories because of the different sets that you've created.
Obviously, it can get really intimidating for them. So we make sure when we can keep them on the farm, build the actual sets, it's better. Also as well, we can push in a lot. We can be a lot more productive because we're not distracted by a lot of things out there.
You're just amazing.
I used to watch the late, great Mr. Shona Ferguson, may so rest in peace. I'm like, wow. You have to be highly disciplined if you're this type of a businessman that's always surrounded by these amazing, beautiful, talented celebrities, actors, and actresses as well.
Yeah.
How do you keep it together?
You know what?
In terms of what?
Get your hand
in terms of what? I need to understand the question.
In terms of you don't get your hand in the cookie jar.
Oh.
You know what? I started very young.
Everything.
But he's the big boss. Do big bosses do this?
That's what I mean. Like, how do you mix business with? How do you not?
You can't. You got to have the maturity not to do that.
Yeah.
And also as well, I started very young. And as a young man, you make a lot of mistakes. You do all sorts of things. And remember, at 19, Blackbrain was already there because of the CitySesla.
Yeah.
So you understand, you're constantly learning on the job while you're young, while you're dating, while you're doing all sorts of things. And then later you start going, okay, you know what? There's a lot of malicious people out there.
Yeah.
People can pin things on you. So now how do you protect yourself? How do you protect other people around you? And you have to kind of have the maturity to say, Esan, as much as I'd love to be part of the circle and everything, you are in a different space.
And there's been no scandal. 25 years later, there's been no
hey man,
scandal.
I pray there won't be. And right
how many
now.
SAFTAs are you sitting at now?
Jeez.
Before he answers that question, we're going to also go to the phone lines. Tsukolo, we see you there from the Val. It is 21 minutes after 8 o'clock on a Thursday, 5 to weekend.
Make every rand count with ShopRite's Essentials Combo. Swipe and save on the things you need most, like an 18-pack of eggs, 700 grams Sasco brown bread, 150 grams Crystal Valley cheese slices, 750 grams Right Brand bologna, and 500 grams Delight medium fat spread. All 5 for a low 99 rand. Valid until 9 June. Make every rand count with our low prices. Only at ShopRite.
When my son was accepted for national championships, I wasn't prepared for the costs. Then I remembered that Cash Converters has a 30-day cash advance loan. Just go to your nearest Cash Converters store with your jewelry, electronics, tech, or something valuable. They'll keep it safe for you and you'll walk out with the cash you need. This loan made it possible for my son's dreams to come true. Now I'm a proud mom of a champion. Cash Converters. We buy, we sell, we loan cash.
Here's the winning song. Head to head, everybody. It's a battle of Nguwe. Ntando Nguwe versus Malaika Nguwe. Which song are you voting for?
The winning song, everybody! This is the one, not the other one. Not Sinyaniso Majoja. Even Mandla N would go for this one, I'm sure that. I'm sure that. Mandla, which one would you go with? Which Nguwe? This one, right? Right? Yeah.
This one, definitely.
Hola. Damas y caballeros. Bienvenida a Head to Head. So when it comes to WhatsApp voice notes there, it is 5-6 to Untando. on
a what?
WhatsApp channels. It is 1,300 and 686. And the winner by unanimous decision.
Give me my trophy.
Ndando.
Soze.
There we go.
Soze. That is a rig. If you know a rig and you can smell a rig, this is a rig.
That's not a rig.
Yeah. That is a rig, bro.
No,
that
bro.
Is a rig.
No.
Oh my gosh. He's stealing my votes.
Never.
That is a rig.
Never.
Oh my gosh.
No, Naz, they're the numbers. They are the numbers.
How can you steal my vote?
There's no way.
And he said it. Remember he said it at the beginning of the show? He said, I have a feeling we're going to win. Rigger. He's such a rigger.
Here are the numbers.
He does not deserve to be counting these votes.
Champion rig.
I did an audit. Recount.
Revote. Even after he upset people, it's still not it.
Who said?
Cholos. They are the numbers.
What a tip.
I was young, Nat. I was in studio.
What
That
song
was
did you
the
play?
feel. It always feels great, bro. It always feels great, yeah.
And you remember that session, you remember everything.
My man, I remember everything. Somebody posted about Panscom Tunzwela.
Yeah.
I was in studio when the guys were recording it. With the legendary Mtu.
Yeah.
And I remember the moments. I remember when Vum Vum was recorded. I was in studio also. I was also one of the writers.
Yeah.
Even on Panscom Tunzwela. So the stories to still be told, bro. Lots and lots of stories, you know? Lots of stories. Mandla N is in studio.
You were still answering Mandla N.
Good morning, Radio 2000, Mr. Gage from Pretoria. Sbuda, now all I can say is if someone from US comes to me, I'm Tyler Perry, I'll tell them now we've got Mandla N. I'm not even gonna say Mandla N is Tyler Perry. No, we've got Mandla N, they've got Tyler Perry.
Actually, I love that.
There we go.
Good morning, guys. Lelo.
Morning.
I'm 35 years old, and that guy is encouraging us too much, especially you, Boo. You are my role model. Yeah. So, why is it now? We Thomas Pana. We need some man polo fella. Like Spana shop. What we put on now? Why the man? Anu tamaga polo.
Yeah.
I'm buying property now. I have 2 houses in Mpumalanga. So the people are renting.
Congratulations.
So my family are covered. I'm married with 2 boys. Thanks, guys.
Beautiful.
Rona ba romana every day wa re tsamaya dikolo tsa khale me bro. Ba la ke re ba tlo tsona le bo Mandla N le rona ra ga rena le lefatshe.
Morning Radio 2000.
Morning.
Lelo Mzaca.
Yebo.
Buda.
Oi.
Mams Kibiriki. Mandla N.
Thank you, bro.
I know. Hey. Siyabonga Bhuti Omdala, siyabonga, and yeah. Well done nje. Usebenzile. I-progress oyenzile Bhuti Omdala, no. Nami I'm very happy ngiyifan.
Thank you, bro.
Udumsane lona. So angithanda ukusho ukuthi from the days of CitySesla, like yiyo nje mina ngikhulisile CitySesla up until now. And yeah, I'm inspired because nami I'm a truck driver. And now mawukhuluma indaba zey'kandala and all that, not to deviate from the topic, but I'm inspired ukuthi ezinye izinto empilweni they are possible if ufaka umqondo nokuzimisela. So ngithanda ukusho nje kuwe Bhuti Omdala ukuthi hayi no, siyabonga. Isizwe simnyama asiye phambili. Siyabonga. Sibonga kakhulu. Danko.
086,000 2479. So caller from the Val, how you doing?
Scoop.
Nakanjani samampela?
Butulilo nawe sisindama Ndamase ninjani?
Asiyaphila.
Mandla N, take your flowers usaphila bhuti, take your flowers usaphila.
Ngibonge kakhulu.
Uyabona wena bhuti Mandla, to us people abasatry ukungena kule industry. When we get an opportunity just to say 10 lines, it becomes such a big thing. And I want to thank you for that, because on First Talk last season 6, you gave me 10 lines.
Beautiful, my brother.
To be Samson Kumalo, the food critic.
Oh, yes.
I was so overwhelmed by that opportunity. Because sometimes when you are unknown, there are so many people who doubt your abilities. They even doubt just to give you a one line to say Moholo, you see. But you gave me that opportunity to come and be on your show. I take your flowers.
Thank you, my brother. There's no such thing as a small part.
Thank you very much, Sukolo. We're going to go take a bit of a news and sports break and come back and wrap it up with Mandla N, creative director, entrepreneur, producer, writer. He's also a rapper and co-founder of the infamous band Gang of Instrumentals. He's in studio.
Charles versus politicians.
I need to give them a platform so that we can hear them. I mean, look at the spokesperson, MK. Ah, he came out of nowhere, but wow, what a sharp mind. It's brilliant.
Okay, but does it mean that we must get members of the National Assembly?
All right, guys, let's go. All right, that's Little L, Jamiroquai, 8:45, 15 minutes before 9 o'clock. We are Radio 2000. It is our music, your memories. I would like to give a big shout out to Ole Rato wako Rustenburg. Kaito Kobeleze Hlengiwe Mhlaba Jesu Yalalela, that's coming. Sechaba Kematla, that is coming too. Olimwango Yebo Nkosi, that is coming too. But right now we're celebrating 25 years of Blackbrain Pictures with the founder, Mr. Mandla N. 25 years, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's not easy to start a business and survive the first 3 years. How did you survive the 25 years?
Diversify, you know. So obviously, I started as the funny guy, sitcom guy. Then I obviously, when SABC went through kind of, you know, financial difficulty.
Be very careful.
I moved into...
Be very careful of divulging our issues.
Yep.
Everyone knows, man.
And then I moved into industrial theatre. I was basically kind of, you know, teaching people about PEE in the mines, going down Mkotini, Shamakam boots. Then from there, I moved into the drama space. That's when I created, obviously, your lockdowns and things like that. You know, when obviously TV was opening up. And then I created Side Dish when SABC was now commissioning.
When it was opened again.
You know what I mean?
Open for business.
And then from there, I was like, all right, cool. How can I kind of, you know, cover the whole ecosystem of the industry so that it benefits me? So you buy equipment, you buy this, you buy that, so that you can always stay afloat and you can always shoot content, irrespective of a commission.
May I just ask quickly, creatively, you mentioned all these different transitions you went through, from the comedy, sitcoms to the dramas. Is it easy to make that transition as a creative?
For me, I'm a storyteller, and also as well, the biggest thing is, as I said, you know, I work with a lot of people in my life. I basically go out to the townships. If let's say I'm telling a story about domestic workers, I'll have about 10 domestic workers. I'll do a workshop. We'll speak to them. We'll get, you know, we'll engage so that you are telling stories that
focus
are
group of sorts.
That are directly related to the market. You remember those focus groups, the alcohol focus groups where we used to go, I think it was in Sentin, and they'd obviously, you know, educate you on the lake and things like that. You know, so I just applied the same system within telling my stories, you know. I can't just get writers from, you know, vets and things like that, you know. If they've never been Escort Paula, how are they going to tell you about Escort Paula? If they never grew up Zola, how are they going to tell you about Mendoza and his psyche when he was 5 years old?
So nothing for us
you understand?
Without us.
Exactly.
Essentially. I like that.
In this film or film creative industry space, how do you apply for funding? How do you get funding from the government institutions?
You know what? For me, I've had a lot of difficulty around that. But there are platforms. The only problem is, you know, with creatives, paperwork is a very difficult thing. Also, as well, you know, it's very hard for people to have, you know, tax clearance certificates and all of that stuff. But the industry and also as well, government knows the filmmakers. They know that, okay, this is a prominent director in South Africa. Instead of putting up structures and filling those forms where they give that person that type of funding, they'd rather wait for us to fill in forms, and obviously, your forms will not be correct, and then you get the white counterparts, like AfriForum. They identify Afrikaans filmmakers, and they give them funding. You know what I mean? They don't have to apply or anything like that, because what they want to do is they want to preserve the Afrikaans culture. But we are not preserving our culture. We are not preserving, the culture of Soweto. There's a filmmaker from Soweto called Mandla. Why aren't we making a film every year around Soweto to preserve that culture? Those stories, the Sipos Kebengus, the Panyanas, you know what I mean?
All
those
right,
are our stories. You understand? You know what I mean? The Maponyas. Why aren't we making those movies?
Yeah.
So it's just about preserving culture, But at the end of the day, it's very difficult.
So how?
But it's not impossible.
How were you disciplined to keep on bootstrapping this business to grow it to where it is? Because if it was somebody else, you'd be driving around in Ferraris and Porsches.
I've got a lot of workers, and also as well, every day I get a phone call. Excuse
the language on radio.
This is real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is what these are the phone calls I get on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Do you have anything? And also when I watch the people, the 500 people that we work with, that can feed their families, and every year they come back. You understand?
Yeah.
And watching them, because obviously we've been in the industry for 25 years, and watching the growth of someone, getting kids and all sorts of things, I can't default and fail, because if I do that, how many lives are going to get affected? And it's just knowing that, you know what I mean, and the discipline of going, Esan, I'm dealt with this card to take care of a lot of people in my life.
But does it mean
And
he
it
doesn't
is
have?
what it is.
But does it mean you don't have Ferraris and Aston
No,
Martins?
I don't. No, not yet. I don't.
086,000 2479. That's the line to call, and we've got a surprise call for you, and it is Sipos Pula, your brother. Hey, Mr. Sipos.
That's my brother. This is my blood brother right now. Same mother, same dad.
Mr. Sipo.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
You know what? First things first, I love your show. I listen to you guys every morning.
Thank you.
Mom's Kibegu. And Smuda, when you came back, we thought Esan is going to maybe going to align with 2000, but you're doing well, my brother. Yes. My brother, I just want to say a few words. Yeah. No, Mamela, Leo out champ, Leo. He's a visionary.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sees things that we can't see, and he thinks very much ahead of his time. And I must say, I must thank our parents for who he is, and generally for who we are as a family. Very humble.
Yeah.
Yes, we do have a fight as family. We are three brothers.
Yeah.
It's my name Shelly Bele.
And a shout out to my brother. He's running Comrades on Sunday.
Nice.
Yes, and he's 49, but he's going to run Comrades on Sunday. So Sipo, well done for that.
All the best, Sipo.
Thank you very much, Suda. You know what? It's very emotional to talk about Mandla.
Yeah.
He's done a lot. Where Blackbrain is today, it comes from a long way. From in a garage. And a lot of things happened. Some of the things we had in our corner, we had to talk about them. But I'm happy for his success, and I'm happy how he treats people, because to him it's people first.
Yeah.
And then he will always come last. And I thank God to have Indwana ezifana naye noSabelo. Shout out naye ilasibona yasedlaleni Ndwane Grand. Yeah, but Mandla.
Sure.
Ngathi uNkulunkulu angakugcina boy.
Thank you, bro.
Ngathi igama lakho, it's not just a name.
Yeah.
Like Dad used to say, ukuthi amandla wenkosi and umandla wabantu. You know, you have to look after the entire nation. If uNkulunkulu sakugcinile me outi, and I thank you for being who you are.
Thank you.
Nani lapho Radio 2000 community siyabonga ngokuthi all the time you always invite business people to share their light, and we're there to support them, and I thank you guys.
Siyakunqanya
Thank you, bro.
Thank you Grootman. Cela ukuthi uyiqedelele uyivithize leyo comrade. Uyangikhuthaza at 49 ngina 45 I'm 5 to ngiyazwakala nami. Enjoy your weekend Grootman.
Yazi chayivile kuphi ne mangifuna isister yena ka understand ukuthi mina I am a good morning boss, so my time so sengizolwa nengaba no. But anyway, ngiyabonga guys, good luck and all the best in life, and keep on holding that thing, Mandla ne.
Hola prom. Sharp.
How sweet. You still haven't answered my question, Mr.
Yes.
Black Excellence. How many SAFTAs are we sitting at now?
Yeah, I think now it's over 30.
Over 30.
Yeah. God is good.
Over money?
Yeah,
Over
30. Remember, the business is 25 years old.
Ever thought of giving up?
No.
Never ever.
What am I going to do? What am I going to do? You know what I mean?
When
This
the
is my
going gets
purpose.
tough.
Definitely. The going always gets tough.
Yeah.
You understand? No matter when it gets tough, just surround yourself with great people. You understand? Surround yourself with family. Surround yourself with people who love you. You know? And also go out of Joburg so that you can realize how South Africa appreciates you when the going gets tough.
Okay.
Because out there, people really, really appreciate our stars, you know? And so SAFTAs, they really mean everything to me because it's validation from my peers. You know, those are the people that I work with, those are the people that I studied with, and if I get those accolades, it just basically means, okay, they appreciate my work.
Let's go to Soweto. Tim Kosi, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Sawubona.
Morning.
Asiphile
Ngiyabonga futhi malami kuningi ngifuna ukukhuluma nawe. Ngiyafana nawe several times. DiepCity.
Yebo.
CitySesla. Nasemaponya beside move. I don't know ukuthi igama layo.
Kuphi emaponya?
Yeah, phakathi kusethu kusemtheni.
Oh, akusi plastic money or imabasi yaphuma no dealers khululeke.
Yeah, no, mfethu phela silama ngicela unkovisi train man. Ngiyavula ngiyavula.
All right, bro. I already you are in our therapy.
Urayot bengikhuzuka naye kasi ambe ukuthi uyamthatha
wamfaka. Useke imini urayot akashani.
Icela silami mfethu ngilambile ngithekasi. Ngiyacela amanamba wami lawo.
All right, bro. Hola.
Yakungena. Okay, in Johannesburg City Center, Lita, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Bafura kunjani budwa?
Top thokozile, I'm complaining top.
Hayi nama nikhalazi mkhulu wami. Hey, indoda enkulu lemisheli nayo apho budomkhulu.
Yeah.
Ifikile eGqeberha ngoFebruary lonkokheli leyo.
Yeah.
Yeah, yafika yasodishina apho yasibonisa ukuthi umuntu uziphatha njani estagini, umuntu lefuna uba yi-actor wenza njani, yasibonisa zonke izinto ezinhle.
Oh, so he did a workshop. So he does these all over the country.
Yeah, man. Beginning of every year, I go out and audition everyone around South Africa for all our shows within Blackbrain. You know, so obviously right now on this Peto, you'll get people from KZN who've never been on screen, from Pepeja, from Polokwane and all sorts, you know. And all throughout the year, I've got a pool of actors, of unknown actors that have never been to Joburg. Some of them have never been on the plane.
Lita, so what did you learn?
Yeah.
I love that so much.
Lenkokheli lena ifike yasusa indongo emehlweni ufika kwayo pha.
Yeah.
Ngoba nangona singekho phansi ko Blackbrain but ke ithe ufika kwayo phayana sakhona udibana nabantu abakwi-agent. So satho sakwazi ukuthi sivele nathi ezizini phana pha bakhe sigqeberha simane sivela pha ngoba kukhona amadoda amakhulu esiyadibana nawo. So ithe yokufika phayana yafana nje ne-wipers xa kukho inkungu.
Siyabulela bhuti wami, all the best my brother, wishing you all the best but later siyabulela nokuthi usifonele 2 minutes before 9 o'clock in wrapping things up and inspiring other aspiring filmmakers, directors and creatives out there. What would you like to say?
I'd like to say, keep learning, keep sharpening your craft, because the more you learn, the more you realize how little you know.
That's powerful. There's nothing more to be said. I mean, what else do we say?
Nothing more.
I mean, we just say congratulations. You are inspiring.
Thank
just
you
being
very much.
in your midst. I think you can't go after studio. You can't go home and sleep. You have to find ways of making money or being creative or using your brain. Because I mean, how do you sit with somebody who's built a business from scratch and 25 years later, and he's black, and there's no corruption?
Ulrata from Rustenburg will play your selection properly next week. Today we just had to make space for this great man, and we all just want to appreciate God. We're still alive. Some of us are in our 40s now. We're doing what we love. We wake up in the morning daily, and we are blessed to be living the lives that we're living through all of this hard work. Siyabulela Nkosi. Jesu siyabonga.
All right, are you tired of being declined for finance? Don't let blacklisting or debt review hold you back any longer. SMS Clear Me to 33585 and Debt Clear SA will be here to clear your name and to unlock your financial freedom. So SMS Clear Me to 33585 to be removed from debt review or blacklisting. T's and C's apply. And our insurance will go out of their way to try and save you money on your car insurance. And if they can't, you can ask them for 500 rands. SMS out to 30753. Now that is some good news.
Man, I love you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it, man.
Guys,
Really
have a great day. We love you too. Go for your dreams, yeah?
Mm-hmm.